Okay, hey guys, so I have some decks here for the NR format. I think they'll be fun. They're not maybe the most fleshed out list that you've ever seen, but I think they'll be pretty fun and I think they'll be pretty good, so I thought I'd share. Um, Once the actual event happens, maybe like whichever list ends up being the best or that I like the most, or once we kind of see what other people are playing, maybe I'll do like a little update video. But I'll just kind of quickly show you the list that I'm playing, and I would suggest that if you're looking for a sweatier, more competitive list, the best thing to do is just look at the Forbidden Limited list for the event, and then anything that is an archetype card that is on that list. You're going to want to look up deck list for that archetype because it's probably good, because that's probably why they felt the need to hit it. It won't be full power because they've hit it, but it'll probably still be good. And I have a couple lists kind of like that, but not really. They're more fun decks. So we'll start with the first one here, which is Cosmo. But it's not really like Cosmo. It's yeah, it's something. So we got two Strongman, one Garunix. You can see I'm playing Fire King Island. Three Sword Troopers, three Psychic Trackers. This is Budget Wielder, but not a tuner. This is not the reason I have Synchros in here. The Synchros don't matter because I took out the tuner. And I spent the least amount of time on the extra decks for these lists because I just don't care enough. Let's be real, this event's going to be gone in a week, so I don't need to min-max an extra deck. It's just a lot more work. Wicked Witches, Delta Shuttles, two of each, three Dark Ladies, because monster effects or negation is probably going to be pretty good. Three Landwalkers, three Forerunners, three Brain Controls, three Psychokinesis. Just this is going to be our MST, is going to be our pop card. The three Fire King Islands, three Light Force Sword. I want to fuck around with this card. Technically, it's a 1-for-1 as long as you end the game before they get their card back. So I think this could be super memey, and if you just like snipe something really important out of their hand, maybe it just fucks them. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be fun to try out. Three Torrentials because you can dodge it with Cosmos, and three Mind Over Matter. This is kind of why we have the extra like psychic bodies with this trackers and stuff. Yeah, I was looking at some other things like Ruthless, Denial, and Psychic Impulse. Yeah, Psy Impulse here, yeah. I ended up not putting them in, but those could be pretty fun too. You can kind of like play like a hand control with the Light Force Swords and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, so I was gonna play Deltas, which is something I would let people keep their eye on if spell decks are very prevalent. You can go Delta. It's like Gamma but for spells, so that's cool. And you can play 3 of it instead of 2 Gammas, so it's actually less bricky than Gamma with Driver. This is the reason I put Synchros in. The problem here is that he's a 2, which means that you would want to go Omega, which you can't, whereas Zeta is really good if you can make him, so you're going to want like level 5s in your deck if that's the case. So yeah, I don't know. There's still a world where you like somehow do a thing with this, but I opted out of it. That said, you're going to see a lot of probably Gossip Shadow, Quantal Beast Grand Pulse, Digital Bug into Corbage, Giga Brilliant into Digital Bug Corbage, Geonator Transverser and Pentastag as generic link 2s, Volcasaurus as a generic link 5, Pop Burn. Also have an Engineer and a Fortune Tune in here. Again, I didn't really spend a lot of time on the extra. It's not going to matter that much. If you do have suggestions, feel free to drop them below, but yeah, we're just here to have fun. If I do like pick one of these lists to like go kind of ham in and like min max it a little bit, I'll do like an update later when the event is actually out and running. So moving on, and you'll kind of see like some of the cards that I like, because they'll be in multiple lists here. So we have a weird ass Magispector list. It's probably not the best Magispector list, and as you can see, I've just got a bunch of shit I can't even make in the extra deck, like Odd Eyes Vortex and Supreme King Clear Wing. But yeah, so we're playing 3 Cat, we're playing 2 Bambuku and 2 Yada. The reason for playing 2 of these guys is because they're at 2. 3 Frog, 3 Garudas because you pop spell and traps, clear those Torrentials, whatever. Although Magispectors isn't going to give a whole lot of shits about your opponent's Torrentials, as it would so happen. So I think Magispectors is going to be one of those really good decks along with Metal Foes. I think both of them like individually are going to be very good decks. As you can see, I've also included 3 Bismugears in here. This is because it is a scale 8, and if your opponent pops it, it will just get you another one. And we can kind of do some weird thing where, like, if that happens, we can like go into a Parametal Foes fusion with its effect, or if we open 2 of them, and then we can make like a Mithrilium, shuffle them back, bounce a card. I don't know, weird shit, fun stuff. Yeah, we have 2 Dark Ladies. We tribute summon this or pen summon this because we have the scale 8, because obviously, like, these guys don't really do anything in the scale, so you don't really need to have them in your scales. It's, like, not that important, so that's why we're playing the Bismugears. And this will give us monster negates, and I think that's pretty cool. And then I also have Scary Moths. I think this is the greatest meme tech card of all time. It's like, it's kind of like a barrier statue, but, like, shittier. We'll see if it's good or not. It looks pretty fun. And then obviously, because it is a level 6 wind, we can summon it off of Summon Storm along with our Magispectors. So we can just kind of cheese it out that way. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think this will be really fun. So we have 3 Scary Moths and 3 Summon Storms, 3 Magispector Storms to like clear cards, 3 Magispector Tornadoes to clear card. I'm not playing Cyclone because I think Storm is just like strictly better, right? Sort of. But if you want more spell targets, I guess you just put it in. I have 3 Majesty's Pegasus, because I guess you can't search this card. And it, like, cycles your dudes, which seems pretty good. Makes them a little bigger, which they desperately need. 3 Magician's Right Hands. This is a spell negator, so this plus Dark Lady should be pretty fun. And then we have 3 Magispector Tempest as a negate. As far as the extra deck goes, this shit doesn't fucking matter. We do have, I think this is the spiciest tech. It's a Link 3 with Wind Monsters, the Desperate Doom Eagle. And if they have no monsters in their grave, which you can kind of keep from happening with his effect, obviously, but also with just the Magispector spell and traps just kind of bouncing their shit out. Back to deck or banishing. You clear the graveyard, and then he just is a 4800 Link 3, which is kind of memey. Again, we have like Gossip Shadow, Pentastag, Geonator, and like Malevolent Sin. Yeah, I don't know. I think that list will be pretty sick. I think Magispectors and Metal Foes just individually, again, will be very good decks. Okay, then we have Chaos Megalith. So, yeah, you can play this card. It's post errata, but this card's fucking sick. This is maybe not like the best shell to put this card in, but I think it's pretty funny, so I'm gonna do it. So obviously Megaliths are Earths, but Senju and Manju are both lights, and we're gonna be playing 3 of each of those, right? So then we can play the level 4 Danger Chupacabras and the level 8 Danger Thunderbirds. This guy pops face down spawn traps if he snipes himself, by the way, so again, just might be a nice consideration if you're looking for weird back row removal techs. But yeah, between these darks and these lights, I'm kind of hoping we can just get there with the Chaos Emperors. I will also say that we can make extra cards. So we have Photon Pappy, we have Thunder Spark, Erebos is just a Pokemon, it's kind of weird. Malevolent Sin is a dark, right? We have Draglubion, we have Hard Earth, we have Ravenous Tarantula, Pain Gainer, 7 Sins. I haven't even read this card, but I saw someone else was playing this with the Draglubion. That I haven't looked at any of these things, but like that might be something to look at. But yeah, we have Pain Gainer, 7 Sins, Ravenous Tarantula, Proxy Dragon is a light, Pentastag is a dark, and then we have a Cross Sheep for the Ritual, draw 2, discard 2 to help us cycle and fix for Chaos Emperor. Weird shit we'll probably never make, but you know. Yeah, and then we're playing 3 Gigantes to help clear through those back rows. Again, the dangers will help us draw through. We're playing 1 full because we're only going to be allowed to play 1 full. 3 Ophiels, because I think Ophiel is fine. 3 Phalag is obviously going to be our main buffer and beater. And 3 Bethor is going to be a ridiculous pop card to help us clear back row, because that's going to be difficult in this format, I think, for a lot of decks. 1 Uck and 1 Haggith just for extra names for Bethor, but you could probably cut these. I don't know, who cares. You can play like Earth Chance and shit if you wanted to. That's like something you can throw in there. Playing 2 Reincarnations, playing 3 Ritual Foregone. I think this works and will be good. I don't know, I haven't tested it out yet, but that looks pretty sick. 1 Megalith Portal. I believe this is searchable off of Haggith. Same with the Megalith Emergence. So yeah, I don't know how good these cards are, but like we'll play one of each and like grab them if we need them. We're gonna play My Bodies to protect against torrentials in this deck, and then also to just protect against popping, because they're probably not swinging over your Phalag monsters, because Phalag and stuff is like huge. But yeah, if they try and pop your stuff, we're gonna go with My Bodies. I think this card's gonna be really sick. Treacherous, Solemn Scolding, for our like main like traps, I guess. You could even just go like 2 of this or like 2 of this just for consistency. I don't know, dude. Do what you want. I'm gonna play 1 and 1 and we'll see what happens, right? It'll be fun. I'm the most excited to try out Megaliths. I think Megaliths are actually pretty sick when you like actually build them, and I think this is a format where like they're gonna do really well as well, because like I don't know, like as you can see, like those 3 archetypes I've done are actually like also on the list, so yeah, they're just gonna be good. They're probably gonna be good. Then we have here kind of a weirder deck. We have a mill deck for, again, Chaos Emperor. Again, using dangers to kind of draw through. We have 3 Chupacabras and 3 Mothman. We have 3 Card Troopers, again, to help us mill and draw through. We can't play Fellas with this, which kind of fucks over the Clear Ring, but I think Clear Ring would be pretty good with the Current Razor if you get him out. So what I'm doing is I'm playing 3 Mathmech Diameter as a level 4 tuner, and 3 Firewall Guardian just as something to summon with it. This is a light, this is a dark. If you go with a level 4 light smaller guy, you can make the Judgment Dragon with him, I believe. Yeah, so I think that'll be cool. We're playing 3 Wolves, 3 Mini Minervas, again, 3 Current Razors, I don't know if I mentioned it, 3 Lightning Vortex, 3 Torrentials, just to kind of clear monsters, stall out, get shit into our graveyard. We can use as fodder for the like 1 Light Pulsar, the 3 Chaos Emperors, and then the Reincarnations, obviously, to again fix and like get our Chaos Emperors. Lost Winds we can set if we mill it or like pitch it off of our dangers, and like can help us like stun our opponent's special summon monsters in a way. It like negates their effects, halves their attack, right? And then for the X check, again, Thunderspark, Heartland Draco, Malevolent Sin, Bamboozling, Queen Dragon Jin. I don't know if the card I was gonna summon with this is actually here anymore. I guess we just summoned Light Pulsar with it. I don't know. Like, you can do some weird shit with this card. There are a couple interesting targets, but I think I ended up cutting some of them. We have a Bamboozling, Pentastai, Geonator again. Ancient Sacred Wyvern, pretty good level 7. Zeta, pretty good level 7. Parshath, it does piercing, I guess. The Judgment Dragon, Gigantic Castle. Charge Warriors, a 6. And then Kendama is a 6. There's not really very many great 6s. Although I believe I took out the Plague Spreader, so it like probably doesn't even matter anyways. And yeah, again, My Body is the Shield. I don't know if I mentioned that one. Cool. So that's like the 4 main decks that I'm going to be trying out. If I see something I like, maybe I'll like check it out, and I'll do an update probably with, I think most likely the Megalith list or the Magispector list. I think those are probably going to be like the better ones. If they do well and I'm having fun with them and I'm min-max them a little more, maybe I'll do like an update video with how that's going. The other deck that I was kind of playing around with, I don't have the list because I'm kind of running out of deck space here. I made for my friend. Is kind of weird and janky and probably not very good, but also like it's fucking cool and fun. So Curse of Darkness makes your opponent pay to activate spells. Queen of Thorns makes your opponent pay to summon monsters from their hand. So I made like a weird like plant burn deck for my friend using those and Chain Energy. Which unfortunately I now realize has been banned. So I assume that's why it's not coming up. So unfortunately, as cool as that deck list was, with it was running like Seed Cannon, and it was what it was doing is it was using like the Rika monster here with the Petal, because Petal is like OP recursion to like make all your dudes into level 3s. We don't have Lone Fire, which kind of sucks. And then just like sync up a bunch of like Queen of Thorns, and then you play like Ring of Destructions or whatever, try and burn your opponent out. A card I think people forget a lot is Balance of Judgment. So if you're playing a deck that just burns all our resources, Balance of Judgment can be like a really good comeback card. Anyways, yeah, so forget that list anyways. Can't play it. Chain Energy's fucked. That kind of ruins the deck. That card is that card is kind of maybe the main selling point of that deck, IMO. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Anyways, let me know what you guys are playing in the comments down below. If I see any other spicy lists, maybe I'll post about it or something. And yeah, I'll do an update later. Anyways, don't want to keep up too much of your time. It's already been like 15 minutes, but there's 4 lists you can kind of fuck around with, have some fun. And yeah, I mean, I think really just have fun with this event. Remember, you get medals when you lose, as long as you don't surrender, right? So you can play whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't need to be good. Just kind of have a good time, mess around. It'll be great. Don't need to be super sweaty about it. It's not ranked, right? So